Top of the morning, my name is Edward Farrell and today we are going for the next black border. But just before we do that, I guess we will claim our prize for the trophy, win 10 games in half cash mode. I have done that while farming candies. Today we're going for logs, also we have bonus rewards, go on hard, chimps, and this is pretty much where we're starting. Today I am going for revenge. I am going for revenge because yesterday I have lost so much to chimps that it gave me chronic depression. Just kidding. With that being said, I want to beat chimps with the strategy I came up with accidentally that I thought it was so good and brilliant, which it isn't. But this is beside the point, because the point is I want to win with my strategy. I went to sandbox and I think it's possible, but I had no idea whether I didn't use too much money or if I will have enough money to get the upgrades that I want, which is probably pretty disappointing sandboxing on my part, but more or less I was very close to doing that yesterday, so I guess we will try it here. And this map is way easier than Town Center. I think it was called Town Center, I can't remember, but this map overlaps so much that I should be able to win no problem in here. The strategy will be to get Wall of Fire and Camo Detection in here so we can get rid of leads and camo leads. Then we go for Super Monkey to get rid of all of the purples, and it's gonna provide additional popping power to mobs. And later on we're gonna buff these Super Monkeys. We're gonna get 2 Super Monkeys with Alchemist. And that's the genius of my strategy. Oh, and I think we're gonna get Dragon Breath as well. I'm not sure if Dragon Breath isn't a deal breaker because it's 3.5k and my strategy requires me to get Dark Champion for Super Monkey, which is quite expensive. And I think on round number 92 we will have some problem if we don't use our abilities well. Because I have tried to beat it in sandbox mode a couple of rounds, but then I forgot what level my hero should be, so my hero was like level 3 or something, and it's gonna be significantly stronger in a normal game in later rounds, right? So right now we're going for our first Super Monkey. Let's put my monkey right here, and we're gonna upgrade the bottom path. It also will allow us to see camo, which is gonna be great help, and I hope I won't be spending 5 tries this time on this map. With that being said, I want to tell a story that something that happened to me today. Actually not to me, but to my girlfriend. She lost her wallet, and oh my god, losing a wallet, this is such a pain in the ass, because you need to block all of the cards that wasn't there. You need to take care of your identification so that it cannot be used by someone else to do some shady stuff. Then you have to get a new one, and the interesting thing is that she's not in our country because right now she's on student exchange, which makes it even more difficult. And then when she doesn't have her cards, it's difficult to pay for something, so thanks God that her phone has an ability to pay for stuff, because without that would have been a big problem. And right now she will need to contact our embassy, and all of that process is a whole lot of stress, you know? Another Super Monkey for us. You're constantly walking around thinking, how on earth can you lose a wallet? Where did you left it? Maybe someone stole it, but on the other hand, she realized that the wallet is gone like more than 24 hours after it was gone, because she cannot recall having a wallet yesterday. And if someone would have stolen it, they probably would have stolen it for the purposes of... and credit cards weren't used, so we just suspect she lost it or misplaced it somewhere. But Jesus Christ, on top of that you need to take care of all of the documents such as student cards and all other stuff like that, which needs to be redone, and you have to go to a bunch of places, bunch of offices, explain your situation, wait for the stuff to be made, and sometimes when you need to have them on you, you just don't. But thanks God there's so much things digital today, so that some things like bus passes or some shit, so that some things like bus cards and other stuff like that can be on your phone. And right here I wanna have the Alchemist. I think I'm gonna go for Dark Champion next, and then Laser Blast and the top buff. Not sure if that's a good call, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to win every round till we can do this without Dragon's Breath, but I guess we will see. I hope I don't need to use Dragon Breath in order to beat some of those rounds. I mean, pretty soon we're gonna have Sword Charge and we're gonna have our first ability. If something happens, we can use that, teleport, but I'm pretty bad at using it, gotta be honest. Where would I want to teleport it, even if I have it? Probably like right here. It will cover so much of the map. It is straight up just better position for this monkey, right? Yeah. Maybe I should do that preemptively, although I'm not sure. Probably when I will suspect that I'm losing, I will just move it here and leave it there. 1/4 of the way there, to 60,000. And I guess that's it. Now it's a waiting game, and I hope I will not die in the process. Next round is 63, which is usually pretty scary one. We'll see if it will be deadly to us or not. Here we go. No, we will be okay. Definitely will be okay. This map is just too good for that. You know, also I talked with a friend today, because he was asking me how my granny is doing, which she have cancer right now, and it's a 4th stage cancer, and her body didn't react well to chemistry, and we're pretty much just keeping her alive with any means that we have. The probability of healing and getting rid of the cancer is just not there, unfortunately. The doctor there was 2 doctors, right? One doctor talked to us, to the family I mean. He said that he won't lie, and we probably should expect the worst anytime. When it will be, he cannot tell, because he's not a magician, and it can be today, it can be in a couple of months. It depends how the cancer will progress. He recommended us a hospitium, which we were pretty skeptical about. In the end we decided to do that because it was too much work for one person around her, and she needed to be pretty much on IV in order to survive, and that cannot be done in home. So we decided to put her into the hospitium, which we thought it was a really bad place, but to our surprise it is actually an excellent place, because they take care of people really well there, at least in the ones that we're in. Hopefully not, but if you ever need to make such decisions and consider hospitium seriously, don't be that afraid, and perhaps go and have a look, go and talk to people in your local hospitium, because you might be surprised if you had any oh, we survived. Because if you had any bad opinions about it without ever being there, you might be surprised if you go there that there are places where they take really good care of sick people. And anyway, the point is, I was talking to my friend and we were talking to 2 doctors. One doctor was very nice and gentle and explained the situation to us very well, while the other was in a way without feelings. While he knew that my grandmother's state is that she won't survive. He said to her that she's going to hospitium to get better, and if she gets better, she goes back to the hospital to continue chemotherapy. But as far as doctors are concerned, we know that the probability of that happening is probably less than 1%, because they said to us that they're not magician, they can wrong when they estimate that there is no chance of continuing chemotherapy. However, they can also be mistaken, and maybe it is 1 in a million scenario where we will be able to continue. However, the point I'm making is the other guy just straight up lied to her and said that you're going there, you're getting better, and we're going back for chemotherapy. And I talked to my friend and I said to him, you know, I think that's pretty ruthless to just speak like that, people straight in the face, and be so dishonest. And then my friend said to me that perhaps some doctors have this different strategy, and one of the things that's necessary when you're fighting things like that is to have a good attitude, and perhaps this is his way of doing that. And perhaps this is this doctor way of maximizing the chances that the patient have good attitude, you know, even if the odds are against him, to be strong and try their best. And I said to him that's, yeah, probably right. And this is kind of what we were talking about today. You know, and while sometimes something might seem a little bit ruthless, when you look at this from different perspectives, perhaps there is a little bit of merit to it. I actually have more money than I thought I would have in here, because my biggest criticism in a way was lack of empathy. But by the same token, when I was in hospital and I have seen my grandmother going back and forward, almost dying one day and then be okay in the next day, because that's what's happening when you're fighting cancer, I developed myself a lack of empathy in a certain sense. Not like zero, but I definitely has less empathy that I had before, and it is understandable that doctors who see every day patients that might die any minute have a little bit of empathy, has actually less empathy. Alright, we're doing really good. Why did I die last time? I also mixed in the ice tower or something else. I think I spent my money in a different way. And I had dragon breath. I think I might be even able to get another dark champion. Alright, these rounds should be pretty easy, right? You know, the strategy is nothing superb. It's nothing super strong. But because it's mine, it feels good. And with 2 dark champions there shouldn't be any problem. This round no problem. Round number 97 is really easy to deal with. Well, if I have no money to spend, I will just get another alchemist. And the uptime on those guys will be even bigger. And occasionally I'm gonna get something in here. I'll upgrade to the dragon breath, and here we go. This guy. How are we looking? And I can go on entire map. It's gonna go in here. And voila! Another one, and beat 5 maps in CHIMPS mode is here. Achievements for the taking. Oh, and then we got a box again. Let's see. 2 rares. What a disappointment. Where's my legendary? And let's go. 1000 monkey money, then we get monkey knowledge on top of that. Let's go to our Pendar monkey knowledge. In between runs I also spent some of it. Alright, I guess I will just get super range, and I will get this upgrade because recently I've been using a lot of super monkeys. My last point will go into probably into long turbo. At this point I don't have any big desires with my monkey knowledge, I just kinda wanna max it out. Anyway, thank you for watching guys, and see ya again in the next one. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.